I know the rules. I've been a police officer for years.
Okay.
I mean it. You're gonna get tased again. Get in the damn car.
After his disturbing crimes against his girlfriend, this officer was publicly disgraced by his own police department. On February 22, 2020, an Albuquerque police officer named Jeffrey Warden reported to the Rio Rancho police station to begin his shift for the day, but he had no idea those were his last hours as a police officer.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Just
Stand by. Stand by. We got some doors up. We'll be removing your gun belt. Okay.
You see, a criminal complaint was filed against Jeffrey the day before, claiming that he beat up his girlfriend so badly that doctors found a brain hemorrhage, gashes and bruises on her face, and red markings across the front of her neck, consistent with markings caused by strangulation. So the officers obtained a warrant for his arrest, and that led to a very brutal humiliation.
Austin, you have any gloves? This side here.
What's on this side? Is this to your department unit?
Yep.
Hi, Jeffrey. I'm Detective Hatch. I'm with your road police permit. I'm just going to give you a little bit of an explanation as to why we're here. Okay. So right now we do have a warrant for your arrest. It's for aggravated battery against a household member. 2 counts of that, kidnapping and interference with communication. Okay. So those are the charges that are pending right now. I do want to give you the opportunity to talk to us and tell us your side of the story. Do you want to take that opportunity?
Not after hearing that now.
Okay. All right, then we'll get you down to SCAC.
Tearing off his police uniform was arguably the most humiliating thing the officers could do to Jeffrey. But they didn't stop there. In case you didn't notice, Jeffrey was frisked by a female cop, read his rights by a female cop, and would be escorted to jail by female cops. And because he manhandled a defenseless female, this was to show that he too could be powerless around females. Although everyone is innocent until proven guilty, Jeffrey didn't remain innocent for very long, as he pled guilty to 3 counts of aggravated battery, tampering with evidence, and negligent use of a deadly weapon. However, he faced a judge 6 months later and was sentenced to 3 years of probation after his brutalized victim refused to appear in court. Jeffrey was a senior officer in the department, and no one expected such distressing reports about him. But since the next senior officer was praised as a promising officer on a reality show in 2015,
I knew his dad a little bit. It's kind of a family business for him. He's born and bred to do this job.
no one expected that he would be begging for his job barely 4 years later.
My parents didn't see this pregnant on the news, man. I was on TV for Rookie of the Year and bro. Like, don't do this to me, man.
On November 8, 2019, Santa Fe County officers invited detectives to their detention center after a corrections officer named Lieutenant Cohen Mangan was seen dropping a disturbing object in the facility's parking area.
This is Lieutenant.
Okay.
Now you'll watch right here. You're gonna see. You'll see his head. More forward. Right here. Well, he keeps walking. The package stays there in camera sight the whole time. So then everything else is transpiring. About maybe 15 minutes later, they end up about right here. The lieutenant, the STU staff, and you see him go and he sees it on the ground, picks it up. And where's it at? Ends up turning out to be methamphetamines. We go back, test it, test positive. They go back, start reviewing the tape.
The lieutenant was caught on camera with meth falling from his pocket, so there was really no escaping this. But the surveillance footage and mounting evidence against him somehow couldn't stop him from doing this.
You pull out and you drop something on the ground.
I did?
You did.
What?
It's right here, man.
This is it right here.
Did I drop the I dropped that package on the floor.
There's a little envelope in there.
It might not seem like it, but the lieutenant was truly shocked by this news, as he hadn't been informed of the falling drug until now. But unless someone somehow smuggled it into his pocket, all evidence pointed to him using drugs on the facility. As expected, he denied this and even refused to talk. However, after seeing that the officers had enough to arrest him, what followed was a humiliating end to his career.
Turn around for me.
Oh no, come on, man. Why?
We have to.
No, why? Why do you have to do this, Salgado? Come on, man. I'll tell you what everyone knows, man.
No, we're past that point.
I'm trying to talk. Let me talk about this, man.
We're past that
No,
point.
please, I will talk to you, man. Just don't do this, man. I'll talk to you. I was not.
You're under arrest.
Why?
Because you were in possession of
Salgado, come on,
methamphetamine.
man. No, come on, man. I didn't bring it into the facility.
You were in possession of it.
LT, give me a chance, man.
You know what?
I'll talk to you. I
Look.
promise, man.
You already told us you didn't want to talk anymore.
No, I meant because I need to calm down. I'm not.
Now we're telling you you're under arrest, and now you're wanting to change your story.
No,
Like,
I'll talk to you and tell you anything you want to know.
were you bringing this into the
I
facility
swear to God, sir, I was not on my children.
for the inmates?
No, sir. No, sir.
If you were to submit to a drug test right now, would you have methamphetamine in your system?
Yes, sir.
You would?
Yes, sir.
When did you last use?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. How often do you use a week?
Only on my day off.
Which days off? Except tonight, because you originally said that you use it in the parking lot.
Yes, sir.
So how many times a week then?
I'm not sure, man. Like I said, this was my. I worked six straight days. And that was my. Wait, no, I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I had Sunday off, and then I worked Monday, Tuesday, all hours. And I have 3 little kids, man. I'm exhausted.
12-hour shifts.
12, 16s. Sometimes I have to stay if I have an incident. And you know, we take a lot of heat, man, as a lieutenant. All the time. I'm getting chewed out from my staff. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? I'm stressed, and I have to deal at home with my baby mamas to try and stay awake, watching my little kids. And look what happened to me now, guys. My life's ruined now. It is. My life is ruined.
I wouldn't say your life's
Yeah, it is, though.
No.
I know
How
it's.
embarrassing it's gonna be, dude. My parents, man.
I get that. I'm not trying to minimize
I
it.
would never bring it, man, and I have to. My parents are gonna see. I'm probably gonna be on the news, man. I was on TV for Rookie of the Year, and bro. Like, don't do this to me, man. I don't want to be on the news, though. God, oh, please, man, don't put me on the news.
I ain't putting you on the news. I have no control over the news.
Come on, man. At least if I go in there, don't put me on the news, dude. My family. Why would I tell everybody? That's why I don't tell nobody about this stuff. My parents and my mom mean everything to me, man. Look, my picture of my mom right there, man.
The lieutenant wanted his supervisor to somehow let this slide, but that wasn't going to happen, as he was charged with possession of a controlled substance and bringing contraband into a jail, and was imprisoned in the same facility by his own subordinate staff. They processed and detained him, and that was as humiliating as it could get. However, he was released a few days after the incident on a $2,500 bond, and barely 2 months later had the charges dismissed without prejudice. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. Although the dismissal of his charges was shocking to most, he was fired from the police department after adequately humiliating himself on public record. But the next dirty cop wasn't humiliated by himself or an officer, but instead by the last person he would ever expect.
He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. Oh, that's being recorded, right? That's my money. I seen you still. No, sir.
On March 14, 2024, a Charlotte police officer pulled over a North Carolina vehicle for speeding when he ID'd the driver and discovered there was an outstanding federal warrant for his arrest.
So you are under arrest at this time. You have a warrant out for your arrest.
A warrant for what?
I'm going to show it to you in a moment, okay?
The suspect was then transported to the University City Division team office, and once there, Officer Henry Chapman, who was originally called to the traffic stop to assist with the suspect's arrest, transferred his property and money to another officer to inventory it. But noticing something was off with the exchange, the suspect raised an alarm, which would begin the officer's epic humiliation.
All right, I'm going to count your money in front of you, okay?
Here's big money. We'll put this in the bag for you, okay? Yeah, here. Here you go.
I got you.
Yeah, she's counting it right now.
You're going to watch me, okay?
I heard the rubber band get caught.
Hold up. Check it out.
8, 9,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to question you.
Let me count it first.
No, can you look in between his legs real quick? I think he just put some more money in between his legs. I'm sorry.
How much money did you have on you? I'm asking.
I haven't touched it. Can you just check in between his legs?
Sir, listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving.
Sir, I'm good.
Sir, listen to me. Tell me how much cash you had on you. What was the amount?
I just want to see. I'm not gonna lie. Can you check? I'm not going nowhere. Can you check your fellow officer for me, please?
We're good.
Hell no. He just touched my. I heard the rubber band pop. He told me, oh, I had to look. And he's moving. He's moving in between his legs.
Sir, stand right here.
I'm gonna stand right here, but can y'all please check y'all fellow officer? Please. What's going on? Look, he's moving his arm right now.
How much cash did you have on you?
Can you check your
Yeah,
hands?
I didn't.
Can you check your people's? Because he's touching. What's
Tell
going
me
on?
what's the total amount.
Look at his hand. He's tucking money. He's tucking money right in his right hand.
Tell me how much money you
He's
had on
tucking
you.
money. He's tucking my money. That's a problem. Can y'all check him?
Hey,
Listen to me. What was your total cash?
He's telling her, no, don't check me.
Listen.
Look at him moving. He's moving. Oh my God, y'all not gonna check him?
Listen.
Look at
Chill
him.
out.
Listen. Come on.
I've been cooperating
Let me tell
with
you
you guys the whole time. I'm
I'm not gonna allow anybody to take your money.
Look at him. He's moving.
But look at me. Look at me. If someone takes your money, it will be a big problem. All right. No one's gonna take your money. I can see his hands. I can see exactly what he's doing. No one's gonna take your money. She's gonna count your money.
There's more money. Watched him touch my money. And you
there's more money in here. You're saying that there's more money in here?
But what I'm saying is,
let me ask you a question. Answer my question. Are you saying that there's more money in here?
What I'm saying is, he just touched my money and went through 3 different floor compartments, and I seen him put it in between his legs. I heard my rubber band. I've been nothing but cooperative with you guys. All I wanted you guys to do was. I'm saying, but he already moved and did a lot of different stuff.
Okay, come sit over here.
But y'all already let him move, like, there's no way. Like, watch. That's crazy. I can't believe y'all just did me like that.
Do you know what the total amount was?
Man, I honestly don't. The money was for a bill. My wife gave it to me.
The suspect didn't know how much he had, and that was a problem because he was the only one who saw the alleged theft. And since the officer's body cam was off, he could just claim that any money in his patrol car belonged to him. However, the officer clearly showed signs of anxiety, and because he was also fidgeting in his car while wearing a very blank stare, the suspect knew that he had caught the officer in a very shameful act.
I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for a fact that I'm right?
Come here.
Do you mind if I move?
Come here. I'm telling you.
I want you to hold me so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble it up.
Sir, that is not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resisting. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine, you feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it when I first got it. I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
The suspect was surrounded by 4 officers, but ended up solving his own case in handcuffs before being taken to jail for his warrants, with a very interesting story to tell possible inmates. After the very embarrassing incident, though, Officer Henry went into his office, likely aware of what was to come, after his sergeant reported the incident to his superiors.
Okay. So, this is what's going to happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So, I'm going to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Go ahead. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QRS.
I got it.
Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, alright? So, just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone and say, man, one of these things, dude. And I'm sorry.
I hear, brother. Anything to drink or anything, man?
No.
Alright.
Just want to say I'm sorry.
I got you, brother. Well, we're going to walk out of here and close the door, okay, until they get here, okay, buddy? Alright. Let me know if you need anything, alright?
I'm good, Sarge. I appreciate it.
Following investigations, Officer Henry was charged with 1 count of embezzlement, and he resigned from the police department the next day. His criminal case is still pending. But everyone, including himself, knew just how embarrassing this was. However, the next officer who landed himself in a much more embarrassing situation was the true image of being unrepentantly shameless.
Because if this has to escalate,
I know what's fine. I know the rules. I've been a police officer for a year.
Okay.
And it all began on August 1st, 2020, when officers were called to a club after a man was accused of stealing a phone.
So he just put his
I
phone
see it.
You see it? All right, I'm gonna let you watch it from here on.
Didn't have any.
All right, so he left. You see that?
Yeah, it's in his hand.
Huh?
It's in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay, Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir.
Here's the deal, okay? This is what's gonna happen, okay? I already talked to the victim, okay? I already talked to the victim. If he gets his phone back, no one goes to jail, okay? But mark my words, okay? I'm not gonna play games. You understand me? I'm not gonna play around. I'm not gonna waste my time because technically I'm supposed to be getting off in a little bit, okay? So if no phone gets produced, okay, then I'm gonna take all 3 of you, not just you, but all 3 of you. So where's the phone at?
Sir, I can tell you 1,000 times over again.
I just watched you in the video take the phone. Do you not understand that? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Is stupid written across my forehead right now?
Sir, did
I
say
just
that?
literally watched you on the video take the phone
Can I say
and walk outside.
Gary Jones is a police officer from another department who came to the club with 2 girls and was caught walking away with a stolen iPhone. So since he couldn't use the locked iPhone anyway, and getting charged could cost him his career and image, you would expect him to give the phone or at least say where it was. But that is the exact opposite of what happens.
All we want to know at this point is where's the phone at now? Where did it go from the time
And I
that you
have
grabbed
nothing to lie to you about. My hands have been up the entire...
Once again,
You're not
it's
lying.
on camera of you picking up the phone. On camera, you picking up the phone.
And walking out with it.
So, where did the phone go? And that way we can go from here and figure out what we need to do.
May I answer the question before y'all start antagonizing me?
So, on camera.
I understand that it's on camera. I deal with this on a daily basis with people that I lock up myself. May I answer the question which y'all antagonizing me? So, I mean, you can shake your head, you can do whatever, you can
Mr.
nod.
Jones, just answer the damn question, okay? Where's the phone?
May I say yes? Can I give a yes or no?
Spit out what you're trying to say.
Dude, you don't have to scream at me like that.
Well, you're wasting time.
I'm just saying you don't have to scream at me like that.
Look, you either get out whatever you're going to say or we're done.
Dude, my hands have been up. What's your name?
Okay, Miss Jones.
Okay, alright.
Jones complained of not being given the opportunity to talk, but he said absolutely nothing when he started talking. This was a very simple issue, and the officers clearly didn't want to prolong it. But Jones found every possible way to do just that, as he wasn't even embarrassed to call his lieutenant at 3 a.m. for stealing.
Why won't they search you?
That's
we're not at that point. The point is he's been given an opportunity to turn the phone over. He doesn't seem to understand that it clearly shows him on video. There is without question a matter of doubt.
if I take him to jail, he will go to court. He will be found guilty because it is clearly on video. He just can't get that through his head that the video is like literally, it's almost shot like a movie scene. That's how clear the video is in this club and where they're at and everything like that. There's no one obstructing the view. There's nothing. It's clear as day, him grabbing this person's cell phone and walking off with it.
Are they in a car? Is it supposed to be in a bag? Is it supposed to be on somebody?
I don't know where it's supposed to be at.
I mean,
he walked off with it and now he doesn't have it.
You're saying that I'm standing there with it. So I told you to search me several times. I put my hands up. I told you to search me, and you will not search me. So I mean, what else do you want? I told you to search me several times. I know the law. You can't tell me anything.
No,
bro.
you seem to think because you don't have this phone on you, you didn't steal it, and that's not the case.
All right, bro.
It almost appeared like Jones thought he was in a game of hide and seek with the officers, but that was very far from it, as his entire career was in serious risk depending on how this interaction ended. It was 3 a.m. and everyone was held up because of Jones. So since he wouldn't comply and save himself from further embarrassment, the officers would take matters into their own hands.
Fine, we're done. Stand up, turn around. Stand up and turn around.
No, take me, I don't care.
Stand up and turn around.
Give me your cuffs. Man, Mr. Jones, don't even do this. Stand up, come on, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Look, right now, you are resisting arrest. So,
of course I know that.
My suggestion, you're only making things worse than yourself right now. That is all you're doing. Is making things worse.
That's fine.
Because if this has to escalate,
I know it's fine. I know the rules. I've been a police officer for a year.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Jones.
You will be tased. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I've been tased 4 times in my life.
Do you understand that?
All right, look, we ain't even got to go this far. Just stand up and put your hands behind your back.
Tell him to put the taser up.
Stand up and put your hands behind your back.
No. Tell him to put the taser up and I'll get up.
Stand up and turn
We ain't
around.
playing this game. Come on. This is ridiculous at this point because now you're getting other charges of obstruction and it wasn't even necessary. So stand up and do what you're supposed to do.
Y'all want to
stand up and turn around.
Come on. Give me your hands. I don't want to have to pull on you because I'm not trying to hurt you. Comply with us. Comply with us.
Trust me, you're not going to hurt me.
Comply with us.
Turner, tell them to put this up.
All right, listen. I'm trying to place you under arrest at this point. I need you to stand up and put your hands.
You please let me go. I'll stand up.
Stand up. Okay, fair enough. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
The phone was found in his pocket, and it appeared all was over, but that was unfortunately not the case, as this was just the start of a very humiliating arrest.
Yeah. I've told y'all several times to check my ass, but y'all don't want to because I'm right now.
Yep. Now, are you done? Are you done?
Hey, let's pull him out. Come on.
Let's get him out.
Go this way. Come on. Go this way.
Yep.
I told y'all several times, bro.
Yep. Get up on your knees.
Y'all about to get it.
Keep being stupid and you're going to get it again.
I just told them to check me several times, bro.
And it was on camera.
And it was on you, so you took the phone.
But I told them to check me. That shit, y'all don't want to listen to nobody.
We ain't playing this game. Let's get the goddamn car. Come on.
I mean it. You're gonna get tased again. Get in the damn car.
Dude, I'm not doing nothing but standing here.
There we go.
Put your feet in there, sir.
His feet in.
There you go.
Jones' behavior was extremely shocking, and being a police officer made it embarrassing for the officers on the scene and the officers in his police department, as his own superiors were completely disappointed by his actions.
And it's the police.
Yeah, exactly. That's, you know, and that is one of the two things. Number one, he's an officer who stole something that wasn't his, and number two, the victim told him, if you just give me my phone back, I won't prosecute you, and he refused.
All right then, thank you, man. It's sad, man. A cop. You gotta be kidding me.
Yes, sir.
Another officer.
Yep, another officer. Yep, I agree.
I'm serious.
Yep.
He had a chance to give up the phone, and he still didn't do it.
Several times, the guy told him,
How are you, sir?
Hey, sir, how are you? I'm sorry that we're having a talk on the phone, but, you know.
Yeah, hate y'all had to deal with one of ours over there.
Yes, sir, us too. So, do you want me to tell you from the beginning everything?
Yeah, if you could just give it to me raw, I guess.
I'll give y'all permission to search me. Y'all don't search me on y'all's own consent. On y'all's own consent. So who is that?
It's yours, because you stole a phone.
All right, bro.
You stole a phone, sir.
Roll up the window. Roll up the window.
No.
I don't know, no, bro, because that's
it's hot.
bullshit.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
If I give you permission to search, bro, I went to school for this, bro. You don't have to.
I think we all did out here. But the thing is, you took something that wasn't yours.
You didn't. No, shut the and leave me the.
Okay, just keep talking, sir.
Yeah, I will gladly.
You took a phone that was not yours.
And I told you to search me, bro.
You didn't tell me anything.
All right.
Jones was transported to the police department for booking, where he continued his childish and egoistic attitude before being charged with theft and obstruction of peace.